Let's get started with the first class redirect. So here's a video of instructions. The instructions ask you to open Google Chrome, which is a good tip, and open your first class account online, not through the client, by going to fcmail.mansd.org. This will bring you to a screen where you can click to log in to your first class account. Once you get there, go ahead and log in to your first class account. And you're now going to need to log into your Google account. So leaving your first class account logged in, let me get up here. At the top of the screen here, you want to click on this button here to create a new tab. And here you need to sign into your mailbox. You can go to your Mansd or anywhere, anytime you can type in mail.google.com. And as long as you can get to a Google account, let me sign out of here. As long as you can get to a Google login, mail.google.com, you can sign in. So I can just sign in as tech4sig@mansd.org. The only thing different is when you go to a generic Google login, you have to type in the @mansd.org and type in your password. So what you have done here is you've opened two tabs and you've logged into both of your accounts. While you're in your Gmail account, click on your name, your account name at the top right-hand corner. Let me go ahead and change the theme here so you can see that better. So I'll just change it to, what are your colors? Blue, right? Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my inbox. Okay, you should see your name in the top right-hand corner of your Gmail account, and you click on your name, and then you select under where you see the name and then your email address, click on the word account. This will open yet a third tab where you will locate your alternate email address and click and drag over it, just over the first letter and the last letter, to copy that to the clipboard. To copy, you may be able to right-click and choose copy, but I prefer to always use shortcuts Control-C. That never lets me down. So if you hold down the Control key and hit the letter C, that's copy. So that will copy whatever you have selected to your clipboard. Now I'm ready to paste that in where I need to. Don't worry, it's on your clipboard. Now we need to return to our first class account. So go ahead at the top, you should see Desktop Manchester SD on that tab. Go ahead and click on that tab. Now you're ready to set up your redirect. Locate the word Preferences in the left-hand side of your screen under the word Logout and click on Preferences. This will bring you to a new screen where you need to locate the word Messaging. It's in tiny little print. Go a little further down and you should locate that. Click on Messaging. This brings you to yet another screen. You should see Mail Rules and then two gears and Mailbox Rules. Go ahead and click on Mailbox Rules. I'm just going to pause and give you a moment to get there. So in case that was too fast, we were in our first class account. We clicked on Preferences. We located Messaging and then clicked on Mailbox Rules. You're going to create an advanced rule. So you need to click on Create and select New Advanced Rule. Go ahead and do that, and I'm going to open up the one I have so you can see how to set up your advanced rule. When you create a new advanced rule, you're going to see advanced rule here, when message received, enabled. Now leave this as is and click on Conditions. In Conditions, you need to make sure it says if all, apologies, and then in the drop down below the if all, you want to select Always off the list. So your condition should read if all, and then there should be always. You're done with conditions and need to click on Actions. In Actions, under Then, you need to choose Redirect off the list. So choose Redirect. Redirect to, now a blank box will appear where you need to Control V as in Victor, that's the shortcut. Or if it works for you, you can right click and choose Paste. The shortcut is hold down the Control key, hit the letter V as in Victor, and that will paste the mail address in. Once you've got your mail address pasted in, select Validate. And let's just pause for a moment and give you a chance to do that. To recap, under Then, you've chosen to redirect and then pasted your alternate email address from your Google account in, and then clicked on Validate. The next step is to add one more item to the actions list, and that is Delete Silently. So on the next drop down, you want to choose Delete Silently off the list. Then select Save. You may temporarily see the action of nothing, or it may automatically say redirect. Nevertheless, you should immediately test out your redirect rule. And you can do this by sending an email to yourself from your FirstClass mailbox. If I click on Mailbox, oops, how did I get back there? So if I'm in my rules, I can click on Desktop here, select Mailbox, and now I can create a new message. Here, I'll say test to see if it works. To Tech for SIG, and then click on Add. Let's try that. Okay, so now I can mail to me, and I will just click on Send. It's telling me that it has sent mail, but it's not in my mailbox, which means that most likely it went through. Sometimes this takes a moment to work, so I'm going to go here, but this came through immediately. If you do not receive the test mail, go back and check your rule by going back to your desktop, clicking on Preferences, and making sure that your advanced rule is set up properly. Before leaving your FirstClass mailbox or account, just take note of the fact that now that you've set up your redirect, any mail existing in your mailbox, until the FirstClass is actually shut off in the district, you can return, reply, and send mail from your FirstClass mailbox. However, you won't receive any further messages in your FirstClass mailbox. When email comes to you at mansd.org, FirstClass will say, "No thank you, send it over to Google." So to get your mail from this point forward, you simply need to click into your Google account and your mail will arrive here in this inbox. Thank you.